Double experience gain is on this weekend for SWG Legends, and I wondered how fast could I level Vum as a trader. Let's start the timer and then I'll discuss the speedrun. Ready? Go. For this run, Vum is a structure trader following the recommended leveling progression listed here, so I start by crafting chemical survey devices using weapon, droid, and generic item crafting tools. Immediately, you can see me lose some time as I almost forget to toggle on practice mode, which is essential for leveling trader quickly. Not only does it reduce the time it takes for your crafting tool to finish, but it increases the amount of experience earned in exchange for the tool not producing a usable item. In this case, that's actually a perk since I don't have to manage my inventory while leveling. After 5 chemical survey devices were already done using weapon crafting tools, I now switch over to structure crafting tools to create deeds for wind power generators. We'll be using the structure crafting tools from now all the way to level 90. Some of you have noticed Vum was already level 7 when I started. This is because after changing from officer to structured trader, I found myself at level 7 with 19,300 experience points toward my next level. Why? Great question. If anyone knows the answer, please comment below so we all may learn something. You may have also noticed that my windows were already sized and positioned in a specific way when I started crafting. This is because I did some dry crafting sessions to set them up ahead of time. Don't worry, I didn't earn any experience from that process as I closed out the create prototype window instead of finishing the item. Five wind power generators finished and we're moving on to crafting stations. Here I craft clothing and armor stations, but it doesn't matter which one you choose. I want to note that you don't need the subcomponents to craft them, as using subcomponents won't grant you more experience. Speaking of experience, I'm utilizing more than just the double XP weekend event. Vum here has the typical experience bonuses from the Entertainer buff, 25% from Perfectly Inspired for getting buffed by an Entertainer with the excellent Choreographer's jewelry set, 40% from the Kill Kana Tooth, which is rewarded during seasonal Legends events, and 20% from City Expertise. Those buffs combined with double XP is giving Vum something like 200% bonus to experience gain. I tried to push the bonus further with the Empire Day Food, Cybernetics experience chip, and Mandalorian Strongbox, but learned that they all occupied the same experience gain buff category, so I just went with the Kill Kana Tooth for the highest bonus. Here is the biggest time loss in the run. I tried switching from making crafting stations to fountains one level too soon, resulting in self-inflicted confusion. I thought I needed a crafting station to see the fountain schematic, so I got up and ran into the nearby diner only to realize I needed one more level. If you're wondering why I left the diner, it is because being in range of a crafting station would prompt an additional menu for me to click through. Since I realized I didn't need the station, I wanted to avoid the extra mouse click. After my 16th crafting station, I unlocked fountains, which is the item we'll be crafting for most of the run. Fountains are the sole reason we need thousands of units of water for this. So here I am slowly running back to my spot under the arches because I really liked my seat. Unfortunately, I have a lot of experience with crafting and moving at the same time due to making tools for construction pylons during GCW city invasions, so the movement was natural to me, sadly. Let's talk about the resource efficiency of this run. Over this speedrun, I craft 5 chemical survey devices, 5 wind power generators, 16 crafting stations, 42 fountains, and 5 Gungan head statues. That's 73 items total, which is less than a single character's total inventory space. To pull this off, I only needed to use 52,200 units of low-grade ore, 21,000 units of water, 20,885 units of steel, 5,000 units of gemstone, and 150 units of aluminum. These amounts range between 8% and 23% of the total resources found in the common structure grind kit on the bazaar. This means right now, one structure grind kit could take 4 characters to level 90 with this XP bonus setup. It is a limited time 4-for-1 deal. This is the point in the run where I felt I finally got a rhythm going. I'm not dropping many inputs, clicking the wrong resources, or trying to start busy crafting tools. If it wasn't obvious already, I don't speedrun games where menuing is a significant portion of the run. A Star Wars Galaxies quirk you may have noticed or known about already is that if our character gains more than one level at a single time, the level up animation doesn't always play properly. This means you'll want to keep a close eye on the level displayed next to your health and action bar to ensure you're switching what item you're crafting at the appropriate level. For this run, I did not use any macros, but I do think they could have made this faster. Specifically, I'd make a macro that I'd manually fire after adding the resources in the item assembly window. The macro would then click through all of the windows for me, so all I'd have to do is start the next tool, drop the resources in, and repeat. This would be a small time save though, compared to me just not making mistakes. Double XP events are also great for leveling Chronicler if you've ever wanted the robes, tent, or house science exclusive to the sub-profession. There are some cool pieces of furniture and other items on the Chronicler Rewards vendor you should check out if you haven't already. Here is another time loss as I, again, try to move to the next item on our list one level too soon. Luckily, I realized my error fast since I just made the same mistake a few minutes prior. Our last item is the famed Gungan head statue. Its appearance here is just as brief as the chemical survey devices we started the run with. Fun fact, the Gungan head statue used to be craftable at earlier levels for structured traders, but was changed to unlock at level 86 in the Chapter 6.8 update released July 26, 2007. Truly an important change to the game. Time: 11 minutes and 22 seconds later, and Vum is a level 90 trader. She'll be switching back to a combat profession, as there are still some combat activities I like to participate in with her, but should I ever change her to trader, she'll be ready to craft anything. Getting under 10 minutes in this run is very possible given the mistakes and lack of practice on exhibit here. If you try this yourself, comment your time below and any strategies you use that I didn't mention here. Subscribe if you haven't already to get more from me, and until next time, stay hungry.